Hello, welcome back to HLS Crypto. Before we get into the video, I just want to say a few things as well about the subscribers. Like anyone who's ever viewed this channel, left a like, wrote a comment, subscribed, anything like that, I just want to say a massive, massive thank you to you guys personally. I probably haven't, we haven't spoke a lot in the last couple of weeks, so just want to say a massive thank you to you guys because without you guys and your support and how this community is building, then I wouldn't be afforded the opportunities that I've been afforded and been lucky enough to meet some great people, including Jordana, including Ben, people like that, and loads of other people along the way. So I'm really, really appreciative of that. But that's just what I want to say. So thank you very much. Straight into the video then. So there's massive updates. There's massive updates always coming with Wet on Solana. As you know, I'm super bullish on it. Part of the team. But I want to show you something as well to get started. There's going to be an AMA. And I'll read the actual post. So, dear cryptomaniacs, we're about to spice things up in the community. Get ready to get wet because we're having an AMA with Wet token. So, what is Wet about? Wet is the next anticipated and sexiest meme coin build on Solana. Obviously, Wet is now out. It is trending. It is trading. And I'll show you the charts. I'll show you how things are going in just a little while, which is great, by the way. The team behind Wet are experienced and known for previous multiple $1 million projects. We bet that you know at least one of them, one of the team members, which is obviously Jordana Fox. Jordana is a good friend of DC, and we did an AMA here with her a few years ago. Now she's back and together with Ben. She's going to tell us about how to get wet and why this is interesting for you as an investor, which I'm sure that you'll want to check out, particularly if you're already invested as well, because I know a few you are. The private sale of Wet was sold out within 24 hours, which we know. Launch was scheduled for Tuesday, 26th of March, which is a few days before when this post come out. But obviously we know now that it is live and it did get launched on the 26th of March, which is only like 2 days ago, but it feels like a week. It's been crazy. So it's on Dutch Crypto Man and TG, which is their Telegram. I will leave a link to that in the description so you can go and have a look and have a listen when that comes on. It's 8 o'clock Central European time, which I believe is 7 p.m. Universal time. So anyone in America can kind of work out your time zones there. The language obviously will be in English. There's an AMA giveaway, which I think is exciting. So check out the socials of Wet below, which is on the post. If you join the Wet Telegram, which again, there'll be a link in the description for, you better find this and think of some amazing questions or awesome questions and ask them live during the AMA and get a chance to win a few bucks. The prize pool for this AMA is $50. There's the graphic that's being used, but obviously feel free to jump into the Telegram. It's really important that you do that because I think you'll get far more information and really in-depth information. The voice chat, by the way, in the Wet Telegram is bouncing. It's like pretty much always open. There's always people talking. Some great music as well. We've had loads of bullish sentiment today with the Pump It Up song and things like that. So it's been really exciting. This is something I want to quickly show you as well. This is community made. This is community made. Someone made a cup with the logo on and things like that. And I think that's just absolutely fantastic. So big shout out to the guy who did that. I think this is brilliant. Really bullish, really bullish. And the community obviously is absolutely bullish as well. Again, join that community, join the Telegram, and I'll put the link in. So I want to show you a couple of things. So how much is the AI market worth? So it's around 200 billion US dollars right now in 2023, or we're now into 2024, and it's expected to go well beyond 1.8 trillion US dollars by 2030. So this is an AI project. Wet is an AI project as much as it is a meme, as much as it's got some certain adult connotations, but it is still ultimately there's AI behind it, and I think that's quite important to kind of understand. If you look at that, so that's a fraction of that, and then you look at the adult industry, which is expected to reach 96.2 billion globally, and that was back in 2023. But I believe it's been much higher than that. I don't think they factor in absolutely everything, so it could be much higher. And if you think that the token supply, which by the way is reduced, so massive burns on the Wet token, it's now the full supply is 64.3 million tokens. So that's even more bullish. Such a low supply, and you know what I'm like with scarcity. I love scarcity, right? It's really important. Here you can see how the chart's looking. So on launch, obviously you get these big spikes. Happens with every single coin that pretty much launches, and then you get the inevitable sell-off. By the way, the team has sold absolutely nothing and will continue to not sell absolutely anything because we've got a bigger vision, a bigger long-term vision for this. You can see that it kind of went up again, went down, and now it's kind of finding a really, really healthy floor around the $700,000 to $800,000 mark, which I think is fantastic. I believe personally that tonight, with all the things going on, which I'll touch on in a minute, with all the things that are going on, $1 million market cap tonight, I think will be very, very achievable. And not only that, I think you'll probably find $1 million being around about the new floor as we move in through the next couple of days. Over the next couple of weeks, who knows? A lot of people suggesting, particularly in the Telegram, that 10 million will eventually be the floor, and I think they're probably right, given the low supply and the fact that it is a very, very bullish token. For those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, if this is your first video, you haven't seen the previous two videos on WET, this is the website here. Have a look. You can see the official contract address. Again, there's all my links, which we'll put in, which has got all of the links to WET, the socials, the Telegram, and of course the website. There's a video on here that you can have a look at. It's only 10 seconds long. Have a little flick through. And then, obviously the team. You've got Jordana Fox, fantastic, very passionate. Ben, fantastic again, very passionate, always very lively on all their talks. Jordana today, even today in the voice chat, was just showing so many things about how passionate she is, and I think it's absolutely fantastic. There was a Twitter Spaces last night, again, really passionate, very into AI, obviously knows the adult industry inside out, knows all about crypto, knows that inside out, has great contacts within both spheres, and Ben's exactly the same. So it's really, really important that the team is recognized for how well they've actually done. They've been phenomenal. They've worked around the clock. We can see here again that it's the sexiest meme on Solana, and I genuinely agree with that. I can't see why it isn't. It definitely is. 100 million total supply. Now, obviously, it's not anymore. It's 64.3 million, which is so low, so low. Now, also something, which is why I wanted to mention AI as well as the adult industry and how this could blend. I want to show you a sneak preview of something that's going on. So this is mythirstyai.com. Now, Jordana's been working tirelessly on this as well. This is very early stage. It's not ready yet. So don't start getting carried away saying when's it going to be out. There is no details on that at the moment. As soon as I get details on that, of course, I will let you know. There's our very own Madison Gray in the middle. Absolutely brilliant. Superb. I mean, these AIs look absolutely fantastic. I'll flick through a few of them so you can see. These are all absolutely fantastic. And if you look here, AI is projected to experience a remarkable annual growth rate of 37.3 from 2023 to 2030, which is huge. It may be as little as under 5 years before over 90% of adult content is consumed by humans. Is AI generated. Now, let that sink in. 90% will be AI generated, which is absolutely incredible. The future is here. The future is starting now. Monthly search volume as well for AI girlfriend shows 49,500 hits per month, and that's from Forbes. So it is a very, very, it's an emerging niche, but it's showing that there's a massive demand for this. And I think that's really, really key to get kind of first mover advantage on something like this. This is basically how this would basically look, is pretty much like an AI version of OF. I can't say the word, but I think you probably know what I mean. But it has loads of other things too, which I think is really important. So you're going to have things like AI girlfriend experiences, which is fantastic, right? There's ways to kind of teach, and not so much teach, but it's like an educational platform. You be able to choose how you want, what you want from My Thirsty AI. So you could have, you could be, say you've been married for 30 years and the dating scene has changed so much within that 30 years time. You get a divorce, and there's a lot of guys who don't know all these new technical features and how things work, whereas this can come in and just kind of like re-educate you on how the dating sphere works, how the real world works. You might want companionship, you might want just adult content, whichever thing you want, it'll cater for you. And the AI learns, and as it goes, it'll learn each individual characteristic about you, but it'll also have really in-depth discussions. It's a fantastic way of doing things. But also, if you're a creator, you might get pregnant, you might want some time off, things like that. These AIs can just take over your how do you say it? Your like profiles, for instance, and they can develop their own things, and you can continue to do your work without having to be as present all the time. And it'll save everyone a lot of time as well, particularly creators. So again, very, very interesting. But that's as much as I can say on that. Jordana has so much passion for this. And if you get onto the AMAs and listen to her talking about this, this is fantastic. So I'm going to leave that part there. But I will show you this. So this was on XBiz, and it was shown here on the 20th of February that first founder CEO Jordana Fox has announced the launch of an AI-driven relationship platform. I think this is fantastic. The platform will feature both AI-powered matchmaking, virtual companionship, and subscription-based, as well as pay-per-view premium content. At first, we're on a mission to revolutionize how people interact and engage in the digital world. We believe in the power of AI to create authentic and fulfilling experiences that resonate with users on a deeper level. With our innovative platform, we're set to empower users to explore, connect, and indulge in immersive experiences like never before. And again, if you click on for more information, it takes you to the My Thirst AI website, which I think is brilliant. A few things that I want to touch on as well, which I've made some notes for, is there is a huge marketing campaign. It started a couple of hours ago, and it's a big Asian marketing campaign. There's marketing campaigns going off left, right, and center at the moment. Really, really super bullish on that. There was only ever given as well a small, so all the team got a very, very small token allocation, which I think is really bullish for investors, because the last thing you want is team tokens being sold left, right, and center and it dumping the price. And that's the thing we didn't want to do. So we've been talking about this for a while. We don't want people to feel as though they're just, exit liquidity, because I hate that. If you've watched any of my videos, I hate that kind of pump and dump strategy. It's not for me at all. This is very much a long-term project. Again, I think it'll go to 1 million plus market cap tonight. There was also a bit of fun as well. So there's a wet tattoo kind of competition, a bit of in team and in community rivalry. So I've said that when the wet token gets to $23 million market cap, I'll get the wet token tattooed about my person, which I'll probably get filmed as well. Jordana is going to do the same, but at 50 million. So, and there's a few others in there as well, which will be interesting to see how many of us end up with a tattoo. I imagine all of us at the rate that we're going. Another thing that I thought was really funny as well is, so we was trying to create or work out what to kind of call each other in terms of like the community. And they've come up with the Wet Dreamers, which I thought was fantastic, because we're a meme with a dream. There's obviously more. We're more than just a meme. There's more to it than that, right? Someone in the community as well created a wet song. So we've actually got a song now as well, which I think is fantastic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that uploaded to YouTube so you can listen to that at your leisure. I won't put it as part of a video. It'll just be its own standalone video, so you can look at that if you wish to. I think it's really, really good, though. I'm excited about it. CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko, them applications are all well in, and they're all progressing really, really well as exchange listings. Loads of positive talks. Jordana's in talks with quite a few of those as well. So everything's really, really progressing very, very nicely. Again, nothing that can be said here can be taken as financial advice, so please do not do that. Don't go running into things. Obviously, as I always say, fill your main bags first. But if you want to have a little bit of fun and you want to be part of the wet community, then we'd obviously welcome you with open arms. And I can't wait to see you all in the Telegram. It is exciting times. I am very, very bullish. Yes, maybe slightly biased, but there is a reason why I'm so bullish. I know the team, and I know the morals and how much they want to do things, how much they want to build this, and that for me is more than enough to be really excited. And I think that's why we've seen from the chart, which if you look again, a lot of these do this and dump right down low and stay down here for a long period of time. Like, we haven't done that, and I think it's because more and more people who are investing in the token can see that we are actually here for the long run. It's not one of these little pump and dumps. That's not what we're about. There is that vision, and the fact that we're always so active, and we're trying to be as active as possible in every realm, on Twitter or X, on Telegram, and obviously on YouTube and Spaces and everything like that. People are starting to see that that we are legitimate and we are trying to do what we're trying to do, and it's not a pump and dump. And I think that's given the investors more confidence, which is why you're seeing us find a much higher floor again. And I expect that floor to become higher and higher all the time. So thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much. And I appreciate every single one of you. Please smash the like button if you can. Comment below wet if you're invested or interested in investing in wet. Just smash wet in the comments. Try and shill that down there to me. Tell me as many times how wet you actually are. Really enjoyed speaking to you again today. So wherever you are in the world, whatever you're doing, have an amazing day. Have an amazing evening. And I will see you tomorrow. I think we're going to speak about Trias as well tomorrow. So that's going to be quite interesting. So thank you very much. Take it easy. Goodbye.